Good morning, happy Friday. We are working on getting the whole house cleaned up. It is a mess. Super large mess because we have been so busy with VBS and we just haven't had time to do much else. But we're going to do this today. We're going to clean up the house. We are going to do some outside yard work. I'm going to do some garden work. I have some canning and some freezing of some veggies to do. And I thought I'd hop on here and say hi. I just came outside and hooked up the sprinkler here in the garden. So I think after I do my stuff in the house, I need to come out here and do some weeding. I know it looks like just a lot of grass, but we have our rows, and instead of tilling between them, we just mow between them because I don't have my own tiller. And so I just mow between my rows. I make sure they're spaced out enough that we can just push mow between them and keep the weeds down in the rows. And then I just weed around my plants. So usually about every 10 days we mow between the rows, and that keeps down the grass between them. But that's just how we do things in our garden. I know most people just till, but I don't have a tiller of my own. So I just make it work. We mow down them. I used to sit there and pick everything, even between the rows, and it was killing me. But CJ and I take turns and we just mow between the rows and we get it done, and it looks really good when we're done and we're happy with it, and it works for us. I have all kinds of peppers this year, like seriously tons of peppers. This whole row is peppers. This whole row is peppers too. The grocery store gave us all of their peppers they didn't sell. I don't know why that keeps blurring, but we planted all the grocery store's peppers right there that they didn't sell, and they're springing back. They're a little behind the rest, but we're getting them. That's okra, peas, green beans, and cucumbers. And then down there we have zucchini, crooknecks, muskmelons, watermelons, scallop squash, honeydew, and my dill is down there. Then there is some more tomatoes that the grocery store gave us that they did not sell down there at the end of our corn row. You know the phrase, if it was a snake, it would have bit you? That applies to my muskmelons because I have several, and I don't know how, but I'm out here every single day and I've not seen any of them until last night, and I was hugely surprised. So let me show you guys. So over there, there's one, and right here is one. And then on the other side of this plant, there's more over by the sprinkler. That one, I need to dig it up, the area, and plant something there. The squash bug, spine borers, killed my spaghetti squash, so that's just an empty gap now. But I need to deal with that at some point. I've just kind of been letting it sit with some 7 dust in the area and a peppermint spray, just kind of hoping it kills anything in the dirt there. We are on a roll. We got the whole house clean. We got the car clean. CJ is vacuuming out the car for me, and I'm working on a great big lunch. So we have corn on the cob, mac and cheese, and I fried up some chicken gizzards. I just do a buttermilk and egg mixture and then dip them into a flour, Cajun seasoning, pepper, and garlic, and fry them up. And then over here we have some cantaloupe. And that is going to be our big lunch for the day. I just thought, you know, we've been so busy. We haven't cooked a lot at home. It would be nice to kind of sit down and have a big meal together. Now, I'm going to work on canning up all of this Swiss chard. I have a ton of it. It is our favorite green. So right now, I'm just working on washing it up in this big strainer bowl. And over here, just because I need it thawed, I have my ham. And I went ahead and chopped up a whole white onion. I'm going to saute the onion, and then I'm going to add half of the ham to it. And once those are cooked down, I will add my Swiss chard. It's already, like right here, I've already washed it. Now I chopped it up coarsely. I'm going to add that to the onions and ham and just kind of cook it down enough it wilts, and then we'll get it in our jars. I am going to process this with meat times because it has ham. So my pint-sized jars will go in the canner for 75 minutes. And then I will have shelf-stable greens already ready to go all year round. Greens do cook down a lot, so even though I picked a lot, I did not get a whole lot. I ended up with 3 jars, I believe, and but that's okay. It's, you know, it's something that we'll take out during the winter, add some butter, and just warm it up in a pan, and it'll be a nice side for our dinner. And like I said, it's something the kids and I really, really love. I am hoping to get several more cuttings of Swiss chard this summertime and into the fall, just so I can get some more put up, both canned and frozen, because we do like to have it chopped up and frozen, and we can just take it out of the freezer and throw it into our scrambled eggs or omelets or whatever in the mornings. It's just, like I said, it's really, really good. I compare it somewhere, it's, to me, it seems like it's like in the middle of a spinach and a kale. But like I said, it's something we really, really like. Even during the summertime, we will just chop it up and throw it in with our salad and eat it like that. We've chopped it up and put it on tacos. It's just our favorite. So anyways, I'm super happy to be getting this canned because I've not canned it in the past. I added a half a teaspoon of salt on top of each. The ball book said to do a whole teaspoon, but I have that ham in there and that's salty too. So I just stuck with half. If we need to add more when we cook these up and eat them, that's fine, but I don't want to oversalt them. Now I'm just adding boiling water on top, letting it kind of settle, and then I'll add more until I get up to my fill mark, and then I will take my debubbler, debubble them, wipe the rims with vinegar, put the lids on them, and get them processed.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. For I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'm a drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, fuck it, I'm made this way, but why didn't I stay when I had...
Now, while those are in the canner, I'm working on dinner. I have a whole bunch of chicken seasoned with this honey garlic seasoning. I'm cooking up a whole 5-pound bag of these drumsticks. We may or may not have leftovers. It just depends on the night. Sometimes my family will eat the whole thing. Sometimes they won't. Over here, I did some of this Payne County bird seasoning. This is actually my favorite. I love to do a whole chicken with this, but I'm going to do it on just the drumsticks tonight. But James is home and he is going to cook these up on the grill. And so, yep, I just seasoned them all up because, you know, if we have leftovers, that's okay. I took a couple of cans of pork and beans that I had made, added some barbecue sauce, put it in a baking dish with some bacon on top, and cooked that. And then we did our corn on the cob, and that was dinner tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me today, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be seeing you guys soon with another new video, but I would always love to chat in the comments with you guys on every video. It's a lot of fun to interact with you guys. Bye.